Morning everybody, I hope you're doing well. It is Monday the 31st of July, 31st July, and it's my first day of holiday. Woohoo! I'm off for 2 weeks, and I needed it. It's it's come at a good time. So I thought I would film my July wrap up sort of thing and share my pattern book for August. Now I used something out of the creepy cute crochet book that I was telling you I'd bought early on when I started crocheting and wasn't confident with the, like join chain one and then crochet rather than crocheting in a spiral. So I had a go at doing one and I actually did Cthulhu, and I showed you him on my previous video. I'll link to it below. Yeah, I'll link to the last video. But he's actually in my... Hello, Tobin's looking at me. Hi, boys. They're planning a D&D campaign. It's, world domination and all sorts. Yeah, he was in my last video, but he's actually in my crochet tub out in the shed. And yeah, it's a bit... it's a bit full, the tub. It's less full than it was, thanks to the craft fair. But it's still a bit of a pain to get to, and I forgot to leave him out. So, but he is very cute. I didn't get to make anything else because work is, crazy, and craft fair, and life. So, this book may return later in the year, and I might actually get to do like the bride and groom that I wanted to do. But we'll see. But it definitely works. It's not an issue to not slip stitch and chain one and just crochet in a spiral. It worked okay. So then my pick for August, I'm going back to the Mini Kingdom, a Meteor Books one. It's Olga Novitska, I think. Can you see that? I can't see where I'm showing you. There we go. 36 patterns in here, and so far I've done the chef. What was it? The chef, the unicorn, and chef, unicorn. I can't think what the other one was I did. I bet you're all shouting at me. It was this one, Kim. Chef, unicorn. It was another person, wasn't it? And I can't. Chef. It wasn't a sheep. Why can't I remember? I sold one of them. Did I sell the chef? Oh, I made a sheep, didn't I? Oh. Brain fade, honestly. So I think this time I want to make... Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Look, I want to make the dragon. Oh, I love him. I don't know about the horse. I can't believe I didn't sell the unicorn. Normally unicorns are one of the first things that sell, or they used to be. So yeah, I at least want to make the dragon. They're all on this page. Look how cute they are. And then maybe the wizard, because he's pretty cool. Where is he? I'm sure I've gone past him. The little prince, my friend at work, she's still working through hers for her son, and he's starting to play with them more, so I'm like, you need to get crocheting faster. Maybe the witch, because my manager says she wants to be that witch because she's got red hair, so she's kind of halfway there. So maybe I'll make the witch and it can go and sit at work and look at her. But yeah, so Mini Kingdom is my August book, and I'll see what I can get done. I've just been sat down there trying to go through all my books and pick something out, but a lot of them are bigger patterns, and I've got a craft fair at the end of the 6 weeks holiday, so kind of want to replenish some of the stuff that's sold, and I don't want to get into too many big, long-winded projects, which a lot of those are, like the amigurumi stuff and the amigurumi monsters. They're bigger patterns. I just don't really have the brain space or time at the minute. I need to dye my hair again. That's on the list. I was going to do it Saturday, but I didn't feel very good, and yeah, I just didn't want to faff, and it probably would have made me feel a bit better, but I was not in the mood for it at all. But let me show you some cute stuff. Because cute stuff always makes us feel better, doesn't it? So I made some more turtles. Can I remember who this pattern's by? I will put it, let me see, I've got the pattern somewhere, bear with me. And by the power of the edit, I'm back. I have the pattern. It is by Mel's Crochet Creations. And I don't know if it's got a name. I don't know if I printed that. Let's see if it says. No, doesn't say. But it's a cute little turtle. I'll link to it below. So this one is using... This is the yarn from the range. They're like blanket yarn, which apparently they don't really sell much anymore. We went in the range a couple of weeks ago and they had like none of their big balls of yarn. Disappointing. Then I made one with, I think this is Jelly Bean banana blanket, and then this one is magenta Get Cozy Mariner stuff, which I've been again on eBay looking for. Yeah, not good. I'm having a little bit of a blanket yarn buying issue at the minute because I could do with, well, I need yellow because I've pretty much run out, so I want like a bright yellow, another ball of white, some green because I'm running out of my Mariners Get Cozy stash. Could do with a nice, like this kind of, this is Mariners brown or beige. I don't know if it's beige or brown, maybe beige, but I have banana blanket, sand, and what's the one that's exclusive to this, to Joann's? Is it almond or something? I've got 2 balls of almond and 2 balls of sand, and then I've got a ball of taupe, but it's too dark. The taupe is that one. So I'm struggling for, you know, running out of this. I did get 2-3 balls of it when I bought some Get Cozy off eBay, but I'm burning through it, and I'll show you why. Excuse me. So I made 3 turtles. I've been making ducks because I love them. These are the mallards, and these are from by Haru Crochets. I'll link everything below. But I mean, they're just the most adorable. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. So I think I had 2 made or 3 made, and then Jack pinched one for his friend, and another one went to another friend, I think. Then I had one at the craft fair, and it sold. So I had no ducks. So I have 3 ducks. I can probably make another 1 or 2 using my brown yarn, for the base. But then I haven't got any more brown for the turtles. I'd have to use a different colour, which I think is easier to use a different colour for the turtles than it is for the ducks. And then I've used pretty much all of my yellow. This is banana blanket. I don't know if it's school bus or something like that, but it is pretty. And these are again Haru Crochets. These are the chick. It's the chick pattern. Haven't made the chicken yet. I only ever made one of those. That's sold. I've got red. I've got Mariners red, but I've only got like I've wound a ball of white, which was about the same size as the ball of yellow I had, and I did have a 3rd chick. I gave it to my niece yesterday. But yeah, the size of the wound ball was about the size of the yellow I had, and I got to add in the feet on my 4th chick, and I wouldn't have had enough to close it, so I've pulled it all out and I have that left. I might make some bees with it. So I'm running low on yellow. I need to keep some yellow for the duck feed. I've got so much blanket yarn and I'm still running out of colours. If you can't make these in different colours, really, it doesn't work. Which I'm trying to explain to Paul, but he doesn't get it. So I went on Wool Warehouse. I can order white. I have to order the baby blanket yarn, not just the blanket yarn, because they don't do white, they only do off-white, and I want white. So I can order white of the baby blanket. They've got no red in stock on Wool Warehouse. They've got no yellow in stock. They've got a malachite green, but not their other green is like go green or something, and I think that would be closer to this. then they've got, I can't even buy it in the smaller size balls that they sell, which are not quite as good value, but they don't have the colours in that. And then I went on Wool Warehouse. Oh, because, yeah, the baby one, they've got a baby sand colour, which looks a bit more like this colour. But that's out of stock as well. So then I went on Lovecrafts, and they have white in stock, but they don't have yellow, red, green, they don't have black, they don't have baby sand. It's just pants. And then I couldn't really find anywhere else that had it. I thought maybe I could go to Hobbycraft, and you search for Bernat on Hobbycraft and it just gives you patterns. They don't appear to sell the yarn anymore, and the range don't sell Bernat anymore, so I'm just gonna have to wait, I think. I've got some fluff in my team. I know there's, is it Jimsy Brett Flutterby? I'm not sure how close it is to this kind of blanket yarn, but it's quite... Hello. It cut me off. I don't know why it cut me off, but we'll keep going and see if it's actually recorded anything. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, so I'm maybe I'll just try and have to figure it out and use what I've got and go from there. Anyway, I did make something with not blanket yarn. This is, I don't know if I've got a main photo of the pattern. I think I printed as little as I needed to save my ink. But it's Handmade by Jodie. What's his name? I can't remember the pattern's name. I think it's just Goblin something. I'll just show you him. And look how cute he is. So, I can't remember what yarn it is. This is, I think it's King Cole is it Bramble? Or is it something in the colours? No, it is, I'm sure it's King Cole Bramble, and the colour is Helsinki or something like that. Look at his little face. And then I used, it's Red Heart Super Saver. Is it like cornmeal or something for the inside of the ears? I didn't want to go too, I tried like a blue with it and a pink with it, and it just didn't quite match. So I went with this cornmeal yellow, and I've jointed his legs, or sort of tried to. I watched a video, I'll find it and link it below, about how this lady sort of joints her legs, because you could have him standing up or sitting down, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So he can do both now. And his arms are just sewn on, they're not jointed. But it's really cute. So you get a bit of an indent where you secure it in. But I think that's really cute. And he can sit however he wants, or stand up. He's got little toes. Super cute. So yeah, and she made Jodie, Handmade by Jodie, has just had an issue where someone was selling her pattern on Etsy. They were actually using her photos and everything, which is outrageous, and it took quite a while to get, I think this pattern is down, but they were selling 4 others or something like that, and it's taking, Etsy are taking their time to get it removed, which is a bit, you know, it's not good for makers who are paying to have their patterns put up there and then they're getting ripped off. So good that the main patterns are down, been taken down, but I don't know if there are actually any consequences for the person, you know, and the money they have effectively stolen from Jodie by selling her pattern. What was that noise? Kids doing something in the kitchen. But yeah, I like this pattern. It went on hold for a little bit. Why did you go on hold? Who was I working on? I don't know. I don't know why he went on hold. I think I was finishing off a blanket, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it's nice and easy, and I think he comes out really cute, and he'd be good in plain colours. I've seen him in all sorts. I think she's done him in is it Signet the Spirit, the one that looks like the ice yarn, Magic Light, those sort of colours. And he's gorgeous, and she's made a jacket for him and everything, and she's just had a if you're quick, you might catch a 30% sale on her Etsy shop, and I've just bought her like dinosaur pattern, like a Brontosaurus sort of pattern. Oh, so cute. So that will be on the list to make as well. And then I will show you the blanket that I finished, but I've not actually sewn in the ends because it got put to the side, but it's finished. This is the lotus flower blanket I was working on, and it's using up, I was trying to use up the last of my King Cole Cotton Soft Crush in, I think it's Rainbow. I pulled the ball band out and now I've buried it under extra stuff I brought. Where is it? I don't know. Gone. But I have all this left, which is pretty much a full ball. But when the lotus flower gets to a certain point, because you have to do, you space your increase rows and you build up a frame, so you build up the frame of the increase, then you have to fill in the increase, then you have to do a non-increase frame and then fill in the non-increase frame, and you're supposed to finish on a non-increase row so that you've got a nice round, your petals are all even. And I basically, that isn't enough for 4 rounds, which is what I would need to get to the next increase to finish it off. So it is done at probably about row 40 or something like that, and I've used 4 and a bit balls of the King Cole Cotton Soft Crush, so 400 and a bit grams. I think it's really pretty. I love this blanket. I like making it. It's, once you get into it, it's great, and you can do it without really thinking, and we have to do a little bit of thinking though. Yeah, it's a very nice sort of therapeutic blanket, and this is by Hooked by Robin, who I will obviously link to below. She's got a brilliant tutorial video. All of her patterns are brilliant. Yeah, and she's lovely. So she's moving house, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna get this fastened off and possibly washed, and I don't know what I'm doing with it, but probably come to the craft fair with me just in case. And I used my 5mm tulip hook. I love this blanket. She's such a lovely hook. And I think I may have waffled for long enough. I don't know how long my first video was before it decided to cut off. I thought the battery died, but then it came back on, so don't know. I was looking for my other batteries because Paul has cleared the desk. Aha, and my GoPro cases. I've just found it. It's down here, buried under a pile of stuff that the kids have put there. But yes, so I'm gonna go see what the kids are doing. I can put this stuff in the shed now, should I feel like fighting to get in the shed. And then I have sort of said I'd try and clean the conservatory while I'm off this fortnight. It's not dirty. I want to go at the skirting boards because skirting boards are never nice, are they? But I want to, there's like a craft cupboard, and there's less stuff in the cupboard, I think, than on all the shelves, because Jack just gets stuff out and then just, chucks it on the shelf. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to order their school uniform, because I've figured out what we'll need to order that's got logos on it and stuff. They already had the haircuts. Paul did that last week, but they're going to need to go again before they go back to school. Yeah, I'm just generally going to try and think about other things than work, because I've not been able to think about anything but work for, feels like, quite a long time. So a good long break from it, have some chill time, spend some time with the kids, spend some time doing some crochet on my own, because they're getting bigger and they don't need me as much. They don't want to seem dead with me. They just want me to take them places. Excuse me. But yeah, it's all part of it, isn't it? The growing up and changing and doing different things. So I now have 2 secondary school age children, which is scary. But yes, so I'm gonna go. I hope you're all well. If you've got the Mini Kingdom book and you fancy joining in, picking a pattern, please do let me know what you're making, and yeah, I'm gonna get going. So take care everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.